Welcome to Beauty School. I'm your host, Stylist John, and I'm here with another short hair boot camp. I'm going to mold her down, okay? Molding is a very important part of the short hairstyle process, and it is a process. It's a system, okay? I developed the system to help you with a process to help you develop the skill set of doing short hair in a timely manner where you can increase your coin, okay? Short Hair Bootcamp is designed for the enthusiastic home stylist that wants to better their craft. This is for barbers, stylists, and braiders that would like to increase their income with a different skill set. This is a continuing education skill. This is also for new stylists coming into the game that want to learn some older techniques. I came up in the era of Marcel irons. My grandmother was a kitchen stylist and she used Marcel's, and I watched her do my mother, my aunties, and my cousins' hair with Marcel's on the stove. And I also inherited some of her irons from the stove. And so, because I inherited the gift from my grandmother, I'd like to help you increase your skill set with what I know. So, we're going to do a different mold than what we did last time. I'm going to fix my mannequin stand. My mannequin keeps dipping on me and give me an idea for a song. There we go. All right, we got it fixed. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to saturate her with some water. And the reason why I'm going to saturate her with some water is because I want to put some hydration into her hair. Okay? It's going to help the foam wrap saturate the hair so we can mold this where we want it to go. And why am I talking about mold? Well, when you're doing short hair, the first thing that you want to start with is your introduction and acquiring a rapport, getting the customer's name. Once you get the customer's name, you want to provide a short consultation. Get your notepad, get your ink pen, and you begin to ask questions. Okay, so what's your hair story, man? Just let them begin to talk. What's your hair story, man? Tell me about yourself. What kind of products do you use? Okay. Shampoo, conditioner, what type of oils for oil treatments, or what kind of products you like to use in your hair? Okay. Okay, yes ma'am. All right, and you're taking notes while you're asking her these questions. Okay. Do you have any hair challenges that you'd like to solve? Notice I use the word solve, okay? Because we're in the business of solving problems. The customer came to you because you have a specialized skill and you're here to solve a problem that the client has, okay? So if you solve this client's problem, this client is going to be a loyal client for you for the duration of you knowing that particular client, and you provide a great quality service, you have a bomb personality, and you also have a great skill set, okay? So that's why consultation is very important, because you want to take good notes. when you ask them, what are your hair challenges that you want to solve? Let's say that the client has split ends, okay, and she wants to solve her split ends, okay. You ask her questions. Man, what are your daily activities? The reason why we ask her what are your daily activities is because we want to see patterns. Okay, what her behavior patterns are. Which equal lifestyle. Everybody has a different lifestyle. We're going to tailor this particular haircut and this service strictly for her lifestyle, okay? We're trying to determine what her lifestyle is, okay? Once we determine what her lifestyle is, we can ask her, okay, what line of work are you into? What's your career path? Okay, she tells us what her career path is. She tells us, okay, she is a cashier at Fenty. Okay, she works at the Galleria at the Fenty store. This is a young lady. After we ask what their career path is, we find out what their age and birthday is because we want to honor their birthday. Okay, we can give a gift certificate or some sort of coupon on their birthday to commemorate them and celebrate them on their birthday. A lot of young ladies like to go out and have a good time on their birthdays. They go to clubs, they go to brunch, they go to sip and paint. Sometimes they may even have a private event. For their birthdays, women celebrate their birthdays. So we're trying to understand this client and we're trying to understand their lifestyle. And so once we understand this client's lifestyle, we have a profile for the client. From these questions, we should be able to determine how old they are, when their birthday is, their name, what their career path is, which means how much money they make a year, what are their daily activities, which means what is their lifestyle patterns, and what their hair challenge is, because we can get a physical sense of what their daily activities is and what they use on their hair. Now we can provide them with a good prescription. So once we have a good client profile, we can provide them with a good prescription. So while we're providing them with the prescription, we want to ask open-ended questions so that way they can give us insight on how they want their hair. They're going to tell you exactly what they want. Let's say she says, this is a young lady in her early 20s. She works at the Galleria. She works at the Fenty store. She loves lingerie. That's why she worked at the Fenty store. Her lifestyle is she loves to go clubbing on the weekends. She loves to dance. She wants to be a lingerie model, and she wants to pattern her hairstyle off of Rihanna. Okay, so now we got a pretty good profile. She works at the fitness store, which means that she probably makes somewhere around 20, maybe 30, $35,000 a year as a cashier, because they make about $15 an hour, $15 to $20 an hour. Okay, so she likes going clubbing, which means that she probably likes a nice pixie cut. Okay, her hair is already in the pixie cut. We're going to ask her, what kind of hairstyle would you like? She's going to say, well, I want maybe a fourth of an inch off the top, and I want some parts and designs on the side. She wants something where she's going to stand out. Now, the reason why she wants something where she's going to stand out is because she's in the club. She's trying to get attention. She wants attention on her. She probably has a very nice shape. What's your favorite color? Let's say her favorite color is red. Red is an attention color, okay? She got a nice shape. She likes the color red. She likes to go clubbing on the weekend. She works at the fitness store. She wants to be a lingerie model, which means that she likes attention. Why does she like attention? Because she's probably going to be helping to sell more products, okay? So we want to give her a hairstyle that correctly matches her lifestyle, because she wants to look good when she goes to the club. She wants to look good when she's at work. She's selling a product, and so this hairstyle is going to pattern her lifestyle, and is also going to be her moneymaker, along with her shape, her personality. They all play a part in this. Okay, so I'm going to take a fourth of an inch off. The reason why I'm going to take a fourth of an inch off is because she said that she wants a little texture. So I'm going to use my texture shears. Use my rat tail comb. I'm going to start from the back. I'm going to provide a slice down the middle, which is going to be my guideline. And when I provide this slice down the middle, I'm going to follow this guideline to the front and then to both sides. I'm going to take off a fourth of an inch, which is about this much hair. Okay, I'm going to use my thinning shears and add some texture. And just take that right on off. I'm going to over direct the hair going forward, because she likes her in her face. She wants the rock star look. How do rock stars live? Rock stars live a pretty interesting life. So we're going to give her the rock star look, the Rihanna rock star look. I'm going to add a little bit more, just a little bit more water to this. And I'm just going to follow my guideline right here. And I'm just going to cut the darn thing. And take off this fourth of an inch. I'm going to over direct the hair going forward. Take that off. Now I'm going to use this center section as my traveling guide as I go around to the rest of the head, and I'm going to do the same thing. I can actually see where I'm going to cut. Okay. Going to do the same thing on this side. Find my traveling guide. I'm coming straight up from where the hair lives. And I'm over directing her going forward because I want to create movement going to the front. And I'm just taking that right on off. I wanted her style to flow. I wanted to have texture. And the reason why we wanted to have texture is because she likes the rock star look. When I over direct this her going forward, I can see where my guideline is, and I'm just going to take that 1/4 of an inch off. Over directing her going forward. I can see where my guideline is. Okay, and this is about how much we took off. So now that I've taken off the inches that she wants, because she told us what she wanted, I have her profile for how she likes her hair. And as the client's talking to you, you want to make sure you kind of draw and doodle and make a design on the paper and draw out the design and show it to them, and then make any corrections based on what they tell you and take notes, because this client profile is going to help you with understanding the client, and we want to make the client happy whenever we're done with the hairstyle. So now I'm going to give her a good mold. Okay, there are several ways you can mold the hair, and as the client said in our consultation, she likes hair going towards her face. So I'm going to mold her hair going to her face. She likes the rock star look, so it's going to be similar to a mohawk, although the back side is not cut into a mohawk. We're going to make the hairstyle similar to a mohawk, and so it's going to be like a faux hawk in the front. So we're going to make this front area go in two, okay? Add a little bit more foam wrap. I'm using Influence foam wrap. I love Influence products. It's very good for natural texture hair. I love the texture hair movement. Over 8.5 billion women have texture hair. The tools that I have help cater to those texture hair women and men. I convinced my mother to go from a relaxer to texture hair, and the tools that I use help work with texture hair or relaxed hair. So I have her molded like so in the front, going towards her face, because that's how we want it to lay whenever we get her from under the dryer. And this is exactly how she's going to be molded, just like this. I'm going to cut this right here. Boom, this is our mold right here. We're going to pay attention to her Valentine. Her Valentine is this heart-shaped area right here on the side. Right here. That's called a Valentine. Then I'm just going to mold it. I'm